What's going on, everybody? It's the most anticipated time for our world's first Chevy SS Sedan 10-speed swap. I saw your comments, I saw the love, and I'm really excited. We're in our home track right here in Texas Motorplex, and let's go real quick. We're gonna go run this car, shake it down. We have never done a wide open pull from a dig. Today it's gonna happen. I'm very excited to see. I don't know what to expect. I'm not expecting to go super fast, but I'd be happy if I keep up with my old record. This car has gone 9.3 at 153 miles per hour on the old 6L80, a stock 6L80. We have a built 10-speed now, and I'm really sure we can go really fast once it's dialed in. It's very hot this evening. It's about 90 degrees, and we're running at 8 p.m. until midnight today to see if we can catch a little bit of decent breeze to cool it down and get some good temperatures in the IATs and also the engine temperature, so we can at least put a decent time down. So again, let's just go real quick on what we have here. Again, Chevy SS Sedan that is Holden swap, and we have the Club Sport front end. I'm not gonna go over too much of the car because I've already made a full video about this, but of course it has our big dog 427 cubic inch with our Gen 2 2650 supercharger and a lot of other goodies. This supercharger and crate engine package with a supercharger is all available on the website, and it's live. Last time I said it wasn't live, now it's live. So you guys can click right here and it'll be on there. So that's ready to go. I'm not gonna go too much over the car right now since we've already done that. Let's go take a pass. I'm gonna go put my jacket on, put my helmet on. Tire pressure is already set. It's not that bad, it's 85 degrees. I'm not gonna ice it down this pass. I just really wanna get from A to B and seeing if it makes all the shifts. So a lot of you guys are excited about this. I'm excited about this. There's zero data available online. We're all gonna learn together. So I'm gonna put my camera inside the car so you guys can hear what I'm hearing and see what I'm seeing and ride along with me. So let's go jump right at it. So pass number one, not bad. I literally left the line. I didn't try to hook or anything. I didn't try to launch it or anything. Left off the line and then rolled into it and then hit wide open throttle. It made all the shifts. I think we got up to 7th gear, so not bad. We went 142.6 miles per hour, making 10.5 quarter miles. So we're obviously way off the pace, but we're not trying to launch it yet. So we're not really trying to make a number. We just want to make sure we go first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear, seventh gear on the pulls. So let's keep working on it. Derek is on the other side of the laptop. It's making 20 pounds of boost on the 427. So that's obviously on the exact same tune that it made 1150 wheel on when we just dynoed it last week. So we're gonna leave it as it is. We're gonna cool it down. Derek is gonna be on the other side of the laptop. I was told to speak louder, so I'm not yelling, but I am yelling. So anyways, Derek is on the side of the laptop and he's gonna make a revision. I'll cool it down, maybe ice it down next pass, and we'll go from there. That's not the view we like to see. Alright guys, not where I wanted this to end, but learning curve. Disappointment, yes. Definitely need to change my attitude on trying to push things. We tried launching the car 4 times and it did not hook. Maybe it was God telling me not to make that pass, but at least we learn from it, right? Either we learn with data or we learn as a human being on attitude, but we learn from it somehow. So I'll tell you guys a little bit of a rundown of what exactly happened. So, you guys know at BoostDistrict, we prototype a lot of supercharger parts, we build a lot of supercharger parts and superchargers. We were prototyping a belt drive kit for this car, and we were working on a couple new brackets and idlers that I literally put on this morning. This car has been on an 8-rev drive for the last 10 years of its life with 0 issues. It's made 1200 wheel horsepower, and it never had a belt slip or any issues. The bearings in the supercharger are really good to not really have belt slip on this power level as much. But I decided to push it harder and do a 10-rev conversion on it this morning. All right, we're back in the shop right now. We're gonna do a little quick PSA. Before you run your cars on the track, please make sure you check everything. Nut and bolt check everything. Check all the fluids. Make sure everything is set. We're gonna do that right now. We're gonna do a quick oil change on the car, on the engine, and we're also gonna change our diff fluid. Make sure everything is set. And let's turn around and take a look real quick. So, beautiful car. This thing is always pristine. We're gonna do a quick oil change right here. We gotta fix this gasket on the oil plug, and underneath of the car is still pretty nice. And also we're doing a little diff fluid check. So this thing has a drive shaft shop 9-inch rear end, and it has a carbon fiber drive shaft, looking pretty snazzy under here and set. So we're gonna do a quick oil change, get everything settled and ready to go to the track. Still have our skinnies in the front, bicycle tires, and our Mickey Thompson ET Streets in the rear. So just gonna check all the wheels and tires to make sure they're not dry rotted also, because this car doesn't really get redriven a lot lately. And back to the track she goes. So see you guys in the track video right now. We had a lot of parts in this car that we've been trying to make, and decided to just put it on the car while we have it, since we wanted to launch it in the market. And it ended up shredding the belt and snapping it. And yeah, so it snapped this belt and it caught a couple things. Let's go through it. Let me see if I have a flashlight with me in this phone. So the belt snapped and hit our trans cooler line, which is down right there, and causing the trans fluid to go all over the place, oiling down the track. Usually I don't mind when I leave the tracks without going fast, but I am really disappointed when I oil down the track, because I know TJ and Eric and all the guys at Texas Motorplex put a lot of effort on making sure we have a sticky surface and a safe surface for everybody, and I'm the one to oil that down. It's pretty disappointing and sad. So I want to give them a shout out for always giving us a good hospitality in this events, track rental, and I'm really sorry. I gotta put that in there, that I am the one to oil it down this time around. So yeah, obviously gotta go back to the drawing board with the idlers that we've made and figure out why it snapped and shredded. It didn't really shred, it snapped. So I'm not sure if the belt was just too tight and it got enough tension, too much tension on it. So I just gotta check. We're gonna go calculate our length and tension and whatnot and go from there. But the testing session for the 10-speed did not go as planned, but we did learn a lot. It's definitely holding a lot more power. We just need to learn how to launch it. The car really needs a lot of help getting out of the hole. As you guys have seen, it did not leave cleanly. It's a pain. But we'll do a 15-inch conversion probably, and a couple suspension changes. This car is still in a stock suspension, stock braking system. It wasn't a stock trans, but now it has a 10-speed on it, obviously. So lots of parts that we can still finagle that we've been seeing in the market, obviously in the last 10 years of this car's existence. So stay tuned. We'll see you guys in the next one. This car will not be down long. We know how to fix these cars. So take a look at this. We're already up in action, making sure the track is dry and go back in slick or in a nice clean surface, not slick. So somber note to end the video, but we do this to learn and teach so we don't make the same mistakes on your cars. So back on the drawing board, fixing it up, make sure we don't do this again. And hopefully, we wanted to end this video on a happy note, but grateful that we're safe. Car is still in one piece, easy fix. We'll make sure that we do a health check on it again and make sure it's sorted. But we'll catch you guys in the next one. Boost District out. All right, guys, it's the day after of the somber ending of that video. I didn't want to end it in a sad note, and I just want to talk about what exactly happened while we have it now in the lift. This car drove in here and also drove in the trailer, so it's not that bad. We figured out what happened, and we're gonna go fix it, and we're gonna show you guys what to do so you guys don't make the same mistakes as us. I should have known better, but hey, we started this video showing you guys the maintenance that we should be doing on this car before it went to the track. But what we should have known, or what we should have shared, as our experience shows us, that this belt also needs to be broken in. This car went, we changed the belt on it, both the serpentine and the blower belt. You know, we had an 8-rib on this thing for almost 4 years with 0 issues, and also the serpentine has been here for a few years now too. So we replaced both yesterday before the track, and we put our 10-rib belt on it and loaded it up in the trailer. So as you guys know, or a lot of you guys know, belts are rubber. Rubber needs to be broken in, and it's a rubber with a lot of glass composite to make it sturdy and handle. So what exactly happened to this belt is that it did not have any break-in miles, it did not have any heat cycles, so as soon as it stretched, it just broke. It didn't even shred or anything like that, it just broke in half because it did not get any heat cycles and just got a little brittle. So next time what we really need to be doing is to put the belt in the car, drive it around for a few minutes to get it hot, and make sure that it's broken in before we go wide open pulse on it and beat the heck out of it. So we learn from our mistakes. This car usually gets driven in the track, but we were trying to take 2 cars, and usually when you take 2 cars you hustle a lot and have issues. So one car did really good. The E-Ray broke the record again. We reset our own record, which is still the fastest E-Ray in the world. This car needs a little bit of work. Let's come over here and let me show you guys what exactly happened, because it's not that bad. It's really easily fixable. So we have our trans line down here that broke. When the belt snapped, it broke right on the sleeve of the fitting where my finger is. So you can see where the wet spot is. It's actually really broken and frayed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace that whole line. We did go to Summit Racing yesterday and got our own AN manifold. So this is gonna bolt into the transmission case, and we're gonna build AN fittings for it and just go directly to the trans cooler. We should have done this from a long time ago anyways, because we have a nice fat cooler in this car. There's no reason we should be using the OEM line, but you know, this car has been with me since brand new at 2015, 2016, and it's been growing with me. There's a lot of things that I've done to this car 10 years ago that I've just forgotten, and now we just kind of have to go through it and make sure we're doing it right for today's standards and today's technology. And this is one of them. 10 years ago, I didn't really build a lot of AN fittings, and the AN or the OEM lines just work. Now we're gonna go through it, make sure it's done right, and tuck it out of the way so this doesn't happen again. We're gonna fix our belt drive system, and we're gonna launch that as soon as we finish testing it, and then we're gonna fix our transcooler system and make sure this doesn't happen again. Luckily, it drove here, 0 issues, up from the trailer down to the car. Obviously, it was leaking a little bit, but it got here in its own power, so that's all I can ask for. Once it's done, once we have the line fixed, we're gonna go drive and make sure it's all solid and go back to the next track day. The sad part, it's summer. It's 105 degrees right now. Luckily, we have really good insulation in the shop, so it's not that hot inside with good ventilation. So we're gonna go back out to the track soon. I don't expect it to go too fast just because it's super hot. Maybe we go racing again at 2 in the morning like we've been doing the last couple of sessions. We'll see. But if it's hot until 2 in the morning too, it's really hard to put down a good time. But we're gonna ice it down like we always do. It should still go pretty quick. We were in a roll on our pass, so as you guys have seen, the car made all the shift from 1st to 7th gear. That second pass, it was actually iced down. The first pass was heat soaked because we were working on the car. We had it on the lift. It was hot. Stuffed it in the trailer, which was hot, and then took it back out to make a quick pass without icing it down. So it's part of learning progress. Luckily, we were able to do it together, and we were able to share it with you guys, and we're grateful for the support. And we're here to show what we can do with these cars and also show our mistakes. We're not all perfect. Luckily, we have enough balls and confidence that we can do it better. That's why we're able to share it. We're not all perfect. We all could do better though. So this is part of it. And our journey together is in here in YouTube, so we can all document it. Anyways, For everybody that wants these builds with the proper parts, we can handle it at BoostDistrict.com. We can sell you the parts, and also we can also build your car. We have lots of cars in our shop right now. It's all mostly C8 Corvettes. It's actually all C8 Corvettes, but we still work on these older cars. LS and LT is our specialty. That's not a problem whatsoever. So one more thing, our big dog 427 package as a long block and also a supercharged crate engine is now live on the site. We're gonna overlay it right here. Sam, you gotta better do it, overlay it this time. So it's now available, ready to go. 1500 horsepower crate engine package for your LS swaps, and also if you just want it in your Chevy SS, just like this guy, it's now live on the site. Take a look at it. It's gonna be a popular one. We've already have a couple of them, obviously on this guy right here, and we'll see you right there. So no big damage in this car. We just gotta fix the lines, and we'll see you guys in the next track video. See you guys soon. Thanks.